morning. I hope you're doing well. We are back in Middle Earth and we are back on Miss Medrielle. And before we get started with our questing, I wanted to look at something real quick because there is another patron coffer out and it's called the Whimsical Patron's Coffer. And it took me a little while to find it. It turns out it's here in the LOTRO store. For some reason, I thought it would be in the shop. So go under featured items and Whimsical Patron's Coffer. So we have a simple coffer, which you get 100 mithril and account-wide cosmetics, including the Whimsical Movement Style Emote, Ceremonial Club of Whimsy, and the Whimsical title. So that one is 1,595 LOTRO points. Oh, and by the way, the River Hobbit is in the LOTRO shop too. So apparently a one-time offer for the bundle. So next up, we have the Enhanced Coffer, which includes 250 mithril, a lesser elixir of virtue for 2,500 virtue XP, account-wide cosmetics including the Pack of Whimsy, Whimsical Weapon Aura, Whimsical Movement Style Emote, Ceremonial Club of Whimsy, and the Jolly and Whimsical titles. Can only be acquired once per account. And finally, we have the Whimsical Patron's Luxuriant Coffer. This includes 500 mithril, 4 lesser elixirs of virtue totaling 10,000 virtue XP, and account-wide cosmetics including the Whimsical Milestone Style Emote, Whimsical Steed and War Steed, Whimsical Woodland Critters Cosmetic Pet, a full set of Whimsical Cosmetic Clothing, Ceremonial Staff of Whimsy, Pack of Whimsy, Whimsical Weapon Aura, Whimsical Movement Style Emote, Ceremonial Club of Whimsy, and the Hey Do, Mary Do, Jolly, and Whimsical titles. And I am really, really tempted to get this simply for the steed, because the steed includes a little basket on the back of it with a kitty cat in it. And I'm like, I want the kitty cat. But that's a lot of LOTRO points. Now, I can certainly afford to get it, and I have until the 26th to decide, because it leaves the store on the 26th. So that's only 3 days for me to decide whether or not I'm actually going to get this or not. But yeah, this is for people who want to support LOTRO. Obviously, some people already have the LOTRO points to get that. Some people would have to buy them. But either way, very tempting. Let's see, I need to collect I need to collect my senses and not fall off. Collect kindling, pick scented herbs, and hunt for game. But yeah. I looked at the picture of the horse on the LOTRO wiki, and I mean, I don't think I have bought a single one of the patron coffers. So the fact that they made one and it has a horse with a kitty cat riding along with you, yeah, they knew what they were doing. I mean, cats. The scented herbs are actually a little hard to spot. Some more kindling over here. There is. Is that herbs? No, that's kindling. All right, we already finished the kindling. That's blueberries. I mean, I don't think they count. Ah, herbs. So we got that. Hunt game beasts. So, I wonder if a river-dwelling ox would be considered. But I don't want to disturb them. They look so peaceful. Look at them. Yeah, I'm not going to disturb those. We can go kill something else like this boar. And the boar count. Okay, I will happily kill a few boar. I hope they like pork, because that's what they're getting. Maybe I'll kill one ox. But not those two. Like I said, they just look so peaceful there. Oh, look. A hostile Dunlander. Well, we can get him out of the way. Okay, I absolutely can't kill them. They don't even aggro. Hostile Dunlander will aggro. We'll get him out of the way. Spying on these poor people. How horrible are they? Spying on your own kin. Because you've decided to work for the enemy. They got such a quaint little village, too. And it's not like Sauron's gonna miss the 3 or 4 dozen people that live there. Ooh, some Kalinard. I was gonna say, don't tell me I can't get that. I can get that. But yeah, I mean, they've got, what, 3 dozen people? Maybe 4 dozen max living there? Just leave them alone. Go fight your little, war for Saruman with the ones you have. But, of course, they won't do that. Because it's an all-or-nothing mentality. Either 100% with them, or you are 100% against them. I don't see any more boar this way. Alright, let's go back. I would laugh if I come back with all this boar and he complains that there's no ox. I'd be like, yeah, you go kill the ox. I'm not killing some peaceful little tame critter. And I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Had to do that. That was kind of important. But on the bright side, that gave the boar a chance to respawn. Now we only need 2 more. Dang, I hit that one once. Fell over. For a second there, I thought those 2 were fighting. Okay. I'm kind of glad I don't have to run towards the mob I killed to gather anything from it. It just kind of automatically goes in my bags. Oh, I forgot I had that. Woo! It fell off again. I'll look at that later. Obviously, I can't navigate while looking at something else. Alright, here you go.
The Uqquirod requires us to give welcome to Devodiad.
Ah, these will do just fine. Take heed tonight of the bonfire. It will fill the air with lovely scents and will burn as hot and bright as the stars in summer. Well, you're very pleased.
Drugavar and Kunanoon hunt at night.
Oh, so much. This is more than enough, Medrielle. and it did not take you an expedition of many days to bring it back. The elder says that you are to be treated as family while you pass through our village, but we have need of a stout provider like yourself. Okay, so let's see. That'd be a nice necklace for like a guardian or a champion. That'd definitely be some nice heavy armor for a guardian. And that shield is okay. It'd be fairly decent for a captain, one that's not using a halberd. So none of these are really anything I can use. I'll just grab that because it's the most expensive. And we've leveled up again because of course we have. We're at level 72 already. I've kind of given up on being able to use the level disabling stone for now because I really don't want to lose the pocket item. And I really wish Standing Stone Games would change it so we don't have to choose between them. Give me a toggle switch for the experience and let me keep my pocket item. You know?
Many foul things dwell in the shadows. I fear wolves will be the least of our troubles.
Have you been enjoying your stay thus far, dear Medrielle? There are not many hours left until the Feast of the Running Stag, and I want to make certain that everyone is ready precisely at sundown. The ritual is an important part of our heritage. My good clansmen are not always the most observant when it comes to these things. Indeed, the blood of the Stag clan grows thin, and only Elaine and Gudo show promise of growing into true stags. My feet are sore, and my words are tired, but I do what I can to nurture my folk, so that they will be able to carry on when I am gone. I wish that they could be more like you. Please, will you go and remind them to all be present at sundown? Okay. Kind of sad. Their little tribe here is pretty much dying out. And we'll start with Elaine.
You're welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
Do not worry, Medrielle. I will attend. I intend to learn more of the rites of the Stag clan. I fear that the elder shall soon need assistance when he performs the Feast of the Running Stag. Someone will need to be his eyes when he is blind. Will you be there, my friend? I have been hoping to share the meal with you, after what you did for me. I will certainly be there tonight, dear friend. She's so sweet. Alright, let's go find some other people. I guess I need to talk to you. And who are you? Oh, you're Gudo.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
I will promise no such thing, Devodiad. My grandfather believes in the preservation of our culture, but I believe in the preservation of our lives. If you failed to notice, one of our clanswomen was attacked not many days ago. Someone must remember these things, rather than remember a history lived long, long ago. I'm grateful to you, but make no promises. Now stop troubling me and go humor my grandfather somewhere else. Okay, so, I mean, he makes sense. The immediate concerns of the clan outweigh an old tradition, although maybe you cut his grandfather a little slack?
You're welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
I know. The elder sent someone to remind us all yesterday, and the day before that as well. We will all attend, as we do every year, but I do not see the point in continuing on with this ritual. We go to humor the elder, that is all. Yes, I will be there, just like every year, but it's a very boring event. We only go to humor the elder, you know. I mean, at least you go for some reason. Bah! The elder's eyes are not good, nor is his memory. He will surely not notice if I am not present at the Feast of the Running Stag. It is an old, tedious rite anyhow. But I see that you are here to nag me in his place, which means that you will tell him. Very well, I will go, but there is no sense in it. I will surely sleep while the rites are performed. Wake me when it is time to eat. So his people are kind of mostly on the side of, man, get rid of this boring old ritual.
I have not seen your kind before.
Is it really that time again? It is a tedious way to spend a night, but at least we can enjoy a feast. I do not see the point in carrying on this old tradition. No one cares but the elder. These old rites have no point anymore. Why do we not just forget them? Because it's part of your heritage, dear. And when you forget your heritage, you forget your very existence. The elder listens with a sad smile as you recount your conversations to him. They are generally a soft lot, but that is no matter. I am glad they are coming. Most of them, at least. Thanks to Guirod for Elaine, she is a jewel among coals. My grandson is a good boy, but like a bull in both body and mind. I pray he will learn to think of living as often as he thinks of war. When I die, he will leave this clan in my stead. Yes, I hope there is still time for him to learn. Oh, and I have to select. No. No. So again, nothing really useful.
Do not speak the names of evil things, for you will call them.
And now the members of the Stag clan who live beyond Lhan Tarren must receive their summons as well. Once a year, a crow from our village flies down to remind the solitary folk that it is time to join their brethren for an evening. The Crebain can be found in the village. Will you be so good as to set them off in the direction of the farms? The birds know what to do from there. So they use Crebain as carrier pigeons. Not sure it's the wisest choice, but if that's what they're used to doing, that's what they're used to doing. Would you get up there? Thank you. I do feel kind of bad for the elder. I mean, he's just trying to keep some traditions alive, and his people aren't having it. They will probably ditch the traditions as soon as he's dead. Maybe even before the body's cold. Who knows? Which makes me wonder if that's not part of the reason a lot of the clans were willing to throw their lot in with Saruman. Because they had already lost their traditions and values, and sure, why not? Alright, I'm done. The birds are off, then. Good. Very good. I think the Feast of the Running Stag will be a memorable one, thanks to the help that you have lent us. We have not had an able-bodied warrior like yourself with us in a long time, save dear Elaine and my stubborn grandson Gudo. Now, you may spend the rest of your time as you please, until the Feast of the Stag begins. I have no more need of you, but there is always work to be found in Lhan Tarren, and never enough hands found to do it. Alright, let's see if anybody else has anything for us. Oh, looks like a couple of rings just popped up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we'll start with you.
Many foul things dwell in the shadows. I fear wolves will be the least of our troubles.
Medrielle, I am pleased that you are here. Ever since Elaine was attacked by the Dragon Clan, I have not been able to calm myself. What if we are attacked? We have not the stores to feed our village if some catastrophe were to befall us. There should be a few hours yet before the Feast of the Running Stag. I happen to know that wild turnips are in season, and they grow in the fields to the south this time of year. Would you be so good as to collect some so that our stores may be supplemented? It would do so much to ease my worries. Alright. And I saw somebody walk by with a ring. Where'd you go? Oh, you're over here. Oh, it's Gudo. Gudo.
It is not our custom to trust a bodyguard, but
My-
perhaps you may be of help to me?
My grandfather talks of the importance of remembrance, family, and clan pride. But what of the real dangers pressing against us? Every year, more people of Trum Dring fall to the evils of the wild. My people dwindle, and they are weak and afraid. The old blood of the stag will likely not survive another generation. If you want to truly help my folk, worry less about the feast of the running stag and more about the wolves that loom nearer and nearer. Right, so he wants me to go kill some wolves. And you, dear Elaine, what would you like?
Hear me out, Duvodiad, for I have a tale to tell.
Medrielle, we seem to have a little time left before the feast of the stag begins. I wish to finish the hunt I began the day I was taken, but the elder has asked me to help him prepare for tonight. There's an old fiend who has brazenly walked into town and stolen hens from right under our noses. His howl sends a jolt of fear down the spines of my kin. I was stalking him to his den in the southwest, while the Drake Luth rogues were likewise stalking me. His name is Red Eye, an evil old menace of a wolf, and I intend to see him on the end of a spear. If you happen to slay him while you are out in the plains, I will be even more impressed with you. Okay, so she wants me to go kill a very specific wolf, one she was hunting when she got captured. Alright, so I think we can do all of that. And I think we should have enough time to do some of it. Let's remove that. And keep our eye out for some... Oh, is that... Wait, where is it? Over here. I was gonna say, is that some scorn? It is. The kind we actually can use right now. We also need to keep our eye out for some turnips. Hopefully they're in the same general area. Well, one can hope. Am I even going the right way? I have no clue. You know what? I'm gonna get on a horse. Might make things a little swifter. Nope, it wants me to go back this way. Hold on. Oh, right here. Derp, I went right past them. Might as well get rid of this Purvane, too. There's Red Eye. And there goes Red Eye. Well, that was, quick. Relatively painless. That is an ox. That is a wolf. Okay. So that took care of that. And what we have left? Wild turnips, which are apparently that way. You know what? We're gonna... Oh! Get on your horse! Ah, there we go. Barely visible. What am I'm usually complaining that stuff is too visible, so I shouldn't complain that it's barely visible. Just means I have to look a little harder for it. Excuse me. Rude. Rude wolf is rude. See, if I'd been paying attention, I could have been doing this while I was killing the wolves instead of after the fact. Take that. There's a corpse. Oh, there's a corpse in there, isn't there? Oh, there's also some, well, turnip. Oh, don't know what I got. Probably a little silver. Something like that. I would have laughed if the ox started attacking me because I was picking the turnips. You know? Drop a fine clover honey. Still that drop of fine clover honey. There's a lot of honey here. And while I'm thinking about it, we should probably at some point go collect, wait, no. No, I think he wanted to go to Great River next. Sorry, I meant Bingo Boffin, of course. I'm just trying to remember what directions his quest takes him. I do know that it does eventually come to this area of the world, although whether Innisdwaith or Dunlin, I can't quite remember. I think it's Dunlin, but I don't think that's for a little while yet. Having trouble finding the others because I keep highlighting everything but honey and... Oh look, it's Red Eye again. Sure, how about a rematch? Oh, I took 2 hits that time. Shame on me. Okay, I need 1 more, which is nearby somewhere. And another rude wolf. Okay, that did it. I can bring all these goods back. Yeah, you chase me. You can chase me. I'm so far ahead, I can't even see the dot for the mob anymore. I'm pretty sure he's given up now. Excuse me, sir. No, I didn't just run through you. Alright. Gudo. Gudo, stay still.
You are welcome here, as long as you do not trouble us.
I am sorry if I put you to any trouble, Medrielle, though I am not sorry that we have fewer wolves to harry us. My grandfather and I see things very differently, and I was only complaining, but it was wrong of me to tease you about doing the work of my people. I find that I often despair of our future when we are so hopeless and useless a people. I am glad you are among us now, even if only for a short time. Well, thank you. And, you know, honestly, you would be a fine chieftain. Yes, maybe you're not so interested in the traditions, but you are interested in the welfare of your people, and that's good. Elaine.
You're welcome here, as long as you don't trouble us.
Old Red Eye's cruel pals will trouble the Stag clan no more. Perhaps now our roads will remain at peace. Come, Medrielle, it is almost time for feasting and the telling of tales. You have done quite enough for one day. Let's see. No. And what's this? Maybe I will take that. I will look at it later. And we had one more. These were all the turnips you could find. I suppose it will do for a short day's work. It is not much, but I thank you. Grigor turns back to his troubled thoughts. What can we do? What can we do? Dude, you're like so depressing. How about instead of woe is me, and think of potential solutions for the problem, huh? Alright. With all that done, it looks like it may be time for the feast, and we will be enjoying the festivities next time. Until then, bye for now.